Good morning, everybody. And I find myself this morning in Montalcino in the extraordinary winery that is known as Il Marroneto. And of course, it goes without saying, Il Marroneto, Alessandro, my good friend here, has very kindly allowed me in, much to other people who said, don't let him come into the winery and don't ever speak to him. I'm in and I've captured Alessandro, and we're going to spend about 5 to 8 minutes in a little question and answer time. We'll see what happens, shall we? So, Alessandro, I told you not to open the door. Okay. Your wine hero. Do you have a wine hero?
Yes, sure.
Good. And it is?
It's not my hero. Is my symbol of what I would like to become. So the personification of the exclusivity in the world of the wine. His name is Aubert de Villers, of course, of Romanée Conti. I would like to be able in my life to become the Romanée Conti of Italy. That is a dream, but everyone has a dream.
Wow, that is a wonderful answer. Okay, this next question, these questions come up random, so I'm in big trouble here. The biggest mistake you have ever made in this winery?
That is an unbelievable question.
I know.
Because I have a lot of period of my life spent in my cellar, and the mistake that I make here is, Tony, I don't remember the mistake. Everything was perfect.
There you go. An honest man can only speak honest words. Next question. The best wine you have ever tasted, including your own?
So I have absolutely take out my wines because you can imagine that for me every vintage is like a children, and so I can speak better of one children to the other one. But the best one that I ever, I think that you have to go in France.
Okay, and Bordeaux, Burgundy?
Burgundy, absolutely.
Romani?
Because I think that we can enter in the
I think we know where we're going with this one.
I have to say to you that I've just come back from a trip to Aubert.
I saw
and he
photos.
was so kind to receive and introduce us to his reality, and we was lucky to test the wine directly from the barrels and the barriques, sorry. And I tested a so fantastic La Tâche 2020, so whatever. Say, maybe that every year I test a fantastic, every time I test fantastic wines that enter in my memory. The world is full of fantastic wines.
Okay, fine, but
Also full of terrible wines.
the short answer is Roman Conti.
Maybe there are more terrible wines instead of fantastic wines.
Okay.
But,
Now, you've been making wines for several decades. They're extraordinary wines, we all know they're world famous. But what is the most popular question that you get asked about, or from the general public, about wine? Is there a question that keeps reoccurring?
what is your favorite wine?
That is it.
That's the question.
Okay, not original.
Mamma.
Okay. Do you think that Italian wine prices in the marketplace are well priced, priced too high, or priced too low?
That is a very serious question instead. Because the mistake that a lot of my colleagues make is to look for the quantity instead of the quality of the wine. At time, I remember, I don't know why I remember this particular thing that remains so fixed in my mind. A German man asked me, maybe 15 years ago, something like that one, why, if they have a very good restaurant in Germany, with 50 places, chair, and medium price about 50 euro. If they decide to rebuild in Germany, to close, and they reopen with 25 places 100 euro. In Italy, instead, is the different, the totally different conception. We close the restaurant to rebuild, and we open with 200 places chair and just a pizzeria with a low price. That is conception of Italy. And that is terrible also for the prices, because we think that the value of the farm is the quantity of the bottles made, not the quality of the wine. And when you are looking for the quantity, of course the prices is the consequence, because there is a forte competition between great competition when you enter with a lot of bottles in the market. If you can go to high prices when you have when the request is bigger than the offer. In Italy, the offer is bigger than the request, and so the price is now is low, but the quality of the wine, can suggest can support the high prices instead of the prices that we have now.
Okay, fine.
That's making the conception of the people that the Italian wine have to be cheap.
Okay, fine. Yeah, I mean, it's one question, but it takes multi-faceted answers, and I think you've covered pretty well all of them there in that answer, so I thank you for that. Your first wine memory?
Made by myself?
Yes, your first, going back through the years, what was the first real memory of wine at a winery?
When I was 12 years old, I came with my father here in Montalcino to a customer of him, and my father, as you know, was a lawyer. And I met for the first time at the Brunello di Montalcino of a priest that that was the priest of Sant'Angelo in Colle, that he made the Brunello in glass, in big bottles, Damigiana. And that Brunello, very powerful, very dark. I remember that one made the Damigiana.
And they let you have it at 12, a glass of?
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Remained fixed in my mind.
Okay. Favorite month in the vineyard?
Oh, I had just 1 month for my vineyard. The moment that every year make me cry for the emotion is when the baby became a man. So is the moment of the environment, when the peaks of the grain from white start to become red. And that is the most delicate moment of the life of the grape.
We're talking the month is
the starting of July, the first days of July.
Okay, fine. Excellent. I think we've already had the answer to this question. If you were not making wine here and you could choose any winery in the world to make wine, which one would you choose?
In Piemonte.
In Piemonte. Now, I was totally wrong. That's wonderful.
In Piemonte, because I think that in Piemonte, not only for the quality of the grape or the quality of the ground, is that for the mentality. They are so strong, so very strong people that just are lions in their life, and like me. And here I would like to be I hope to be a lion for the passion and the hard spirituality that I put in my wine. So I perfect to be born in Piedmont.
Well, I got that totally wrong. I thought we were off to Burgundy, but there we go. What is the
I
most...
get to be the Aubert de Villers in Piedmont, the same.
Okay, that's fair enough. The most valuable bottle of wine you own?
Sorry?
The most valuable bottle of wine that you own. And this doesn't necessarily mean value in monetary terms. This means this particular bottle is very, very special to my heart.
We are speaking regarding Marroneto.
Yes, we are, yes.
I think surely the Madonna del Grazie 210.
The 10.
Yes, you know that was the first 100 points from Parque Montalcino, and that was the first that I was lucky to become this important wine. For me, is a very expensive.
It was a turning point.
It's very expensive for the market. No spirituality for the market. My mind is surely is the changing of is a pilastre in the moment of the growing up of the farm.
Okay, fine. Two questions. Firstly, do you like champagne?
Absolutely.
What is your favorite champagne?
Fleury, there are a lot of champagne, but I like the Blanc de Blanche.
The Chardonnay.
Chardonnay 100%, and I like the lime characteristic.
Okay.
Because for me the champagne have to leave my mouth clean, absolutely, and ready for the moment that I'm living, maybe the starting of the food, or maybe just enjoying a glass of champagne with my friends or with my girlfriend. So I have to make they have to be the perfect creator of the atmosphere, the friend of the moment.
Okay, fine. And I think we're running out of time, but I've got one more question. You finished my sentence. Every wine collection should include, I'm thinking, what wine collection should include?
I don't understand.
No, I can see that on your face. Every wine collection, so...
Collector.
Yes.
Yes.
He should have this bottle in his collection. It's a must. Which bottle is it?
Madonna del Grazie 210. Absolutely.
I could have guessed that one.
Grazie.
A high five.
Yes. Grazie.